Hello everybody, this is Martin here, back with another Legacy Storm video. Um, I'm playing today against Miracles in Legacy. As usual, I didn't know what I was up against when I was playing. And you'll find my list underneath the video. Alright, let's go. So I've tuned my list, both the main deck and the sideboard, to be good against Miracles, at least to have like a decent game. So I always enjoy playing against Miracles, even though it is still, I think, a tough matchup. But so keep this hand, Brainstorm, lands, Tutor against the blind opponent, and that's fine. And I was on the draw. So Tundra Go could mean Miracles, could mean Stone Blade of some kind. It's hard to tell these days, I think, so I just roll the Tarn and go. And he plays Flooded Strand, go. I'm not, like, against Miracles, I don't necessarily feel like doing this is the way to go in game one, because you don't want to get locked out by counterbalance, but I also feel like as a Storm player, you don't mind just accumulating resources. So basic planes could still mean Stoneblade, but I'm thinking it's Miracles. Okay, 3 Lotus Petals and 3. Alright, so we have plenty of mana. I'm thinking I'm gonna go out on a limb here and Brainstorm. And if he, like, Counterspell is what we don't want to see here. Like, we can pay for the Spell Pierce, although it would be annoying to crack both fetches and make the Brainstorm poor. But we want either him, if this is getting answered, we want it to be by a Pierce or a Force. Force because it's card advantage for us, and Pierce because we can handle it. But Counterspell, we don't want to go 1-for-1 against Miracles. Not with our cantrips anyway. But it doesn't get countered, and we get some pretty nice cards. Okay, so we're like, if we put back the 2 lands, we don't need more lands. We can ponder, and if we get a discard spell, then there's a pretty high chance we just win. So put back the 2 lands and fetch and ponder. We get a discard spell. It's could be better because he's representing a number of things over there, like counterspell and force. But we'll take it, fetch, and he forces, pitching counterbalance. Okay. So he's either doing this because he has another force, or he's doing it because he has 2 counterbalances, or because he has nothing else and just doesn't want me to see, and feels comfortable I would have just taken his force anyways. And I can go now, I can go petal, 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 so that would make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can just find Tendrils. Yeah. So I feel like I'm gonna do that because I don't think my position improves significantly from waiting. So dump the petals, and he has another force. Okay, so that was the situation then. I think as unpleasant as this is, I just dodged a major bullet because, like, I understand that he does this because he has to fear me having Tendrils and just dying now. But if he had waited, I would have just lost my entire hand, and now I still have 2 pretty significant pieces. What did he pitch? Dig Through Time. Okay. Alright, so I can't really do anything else. One more like land or mana source and I would have just been able to win anyways, but yeah, just have to pass the turn. I place counterbalance, so probably he had both double force and double counterbalance. That's not good. Okay, so like if he has a 3 or 4 on top, well, no, a 4 is bad because then he counters the Past in Flames. Yeah, like I can lead out with Rain of Filth. If he has a if he has a 1 on top, then I can make some goblins. I think that's a not unreasonable place to be at this point, even though it is game 1 and all of his terminus are in his deck. I lead out with that, and let's see what he reveals. He reveals a counterbalance. Oh, that feels bad because I'm just have to let my Rain of Filth go. Okay. Just passes the turn. Okay, so what am I most okay with losing here? Obviously not the tutor, but I wouldn't start with that anyway. So I have the ritual and the LED. I'm not sure, but I think I threw out the LED into the face of the counterbalance. And a 1 on top. That also means I have to. It's good because we can make some goblins now. It means that our rituals and our ritual in the yard are closed off, so Past in Flames is not going to be viable. And yeah, so what we do is we have 5 mana here, plus 3, that's 8. So we can go tutor down to 6, grab another tutor down to 4, and then empty the warrants for 8 goblins. We could also just not tutor twice and then throw out our dark ritual, but I like it fine the other way around. Doesn't really matter, I guess. This way we get another tutor in our yard if we were to somehow get Past in Flames later on. So this is of course all of me. All this is, you know, assuming that he doesn't have like another counter spell. But we have to just play that way. Get a tutor. Pierce now would have been there. Just cruel beyond belief, but I don't think Miracles lists are running Pierce these days. Yep, 8 goblins. Your move, sir. He draws and plays his top and passes. And we get in for 8. And he has a look, of course, in case there's a terminus, and we just have to hope to fade it. All we can do by now. He drops down to 9, no terminus. Plays a fetch land, and this is interesting because like he can shuffle, but that will bring him within lethal of my goblin army. So yeah, I could start playing out stuff to make him tie up his mana, but I didn't really see the point. So get in for 8. And now either he takes it, I mean of course unless the 3rd card down is a terminus, then we're just dead. But he either takes it and then he is unable to fetch and get a fresh look at cards next turn, or he fetches now, has to find an answer, or just dies. And that's what I think he looks first, yeah. He could also find like a Swords to Plowshares, draw Swords 1 goblin, and then live another turn, but so he does fetch, and he looks, and I believe he does concede. Yep. Goblins got there. Like, I know making goblins against miracles is in game 1 is not that maybe conducive to wins a lot of the time, because they have 4 terminus, and I mean he didn't have a top in play when I made the goblins. I knew he was he would draw into it, but I just still think like at the way the game had turned out, and with the counterbalance and play, I think was fine. I guess like on the other hand, if that Empty the Warrens had been Ad Nauseam, we would have been able to go off with Ad Nauseam, but all of our 1s were switched off. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, It's hard to tell. Alright, back for game 2. Bring in a lot of stuff. Bring in 4 Abrupt Decay, 2 Xantid Swarm, 2 Young Pyromancer, 2 Dark Confidants. So yeah, just like really dilute a lot of what the core of the deck is about, and that is a risky play, but I think all those cards do have major upside against Miracles. Bring out Second Past in Flames, bring out Grim Tutor, I think, 2 discard spells, leave in the therapies, all of them, bring out 2 Lotus Petals, an LED probably, shave a Preordain, maybe also shave a Ponder and a Cabal Ritual. Okay, so this is a lovely hand. I guess I could just, yeah, could just flood out, but the Swarm, yeah, no, this is a definite keep. My opponent also keeps a 7. Turn 1, Pithing Needle. Right, okay. What are your needling, sir? Lotus Petal? I don't know if this is like the hugest miser's play ever, hoping that I'll think my Lotus Petals won't work, or if this person doesn't know that, you know, what a mana ability is. Either way, that's fine. Second Tendrils, that's actually also pretty good. Yeah, this is shaping up quite well. Swarm makes it into play and does not get plowed. Excellent. Get in there, little guy. Love me a bee. And we ponder. And yeah, I think we're keeping this. Although, like, I actually don't think I need the therapy now that I have the Swarm. He just passes. Yeah, so we don't want the therapy. We fetch out the Badlands to be able to play both of our, like, Young Pyromancer and what's his face, Dark Confidant. Okay, so Past in Flames. Yeah, no, it's fine. We can end up doing some stuff with the ritual and the tendrils. Get in there, probe after combat, and just like he gets a brainstorm. Then it's not so good, but because he can terminus on top. But I think for the time being we're just fine. We draw Dark Confidant. That's good. Like if I draw another ritual there, I think I could have gone off and killed him, but we didn't. So he draws, and he draws an Entreat the Angels. I think that means we win, because we get 2 cards in our next turn, and if any of them are like mana sources some kind, we're looking pretty good. He makes an angel. I think that's fine. I think what else is he going to do? So Bob reveals a ritual. Beautiful. We win. And he blocks my B, obviously. But that also means he takes another 2 damage. We can get enough land. We don't even have to go through Past in Flames. We can just like play spells, play 1 tendrils, play another tendrils. Machine gunned down. Yeah, and we win. I don't know how familiar this Miracles player was with playing against Storm, as he or she brought in the Pithing Needle and also named Lotus Petal. And I think this was a pretty sort of blowout kind of situation. If they bring in like a hate bear like Meddling Mage for Canonist, then it's another story. Yeah, but all in all, happy with how that played out. So yeah, thanks for watching.